Hi guys, Kirk and Jay here with Kirk, Giordano Plastering, with another tip of the day. We were on a job about 3 weeks ago, and I got there, and the fella, we do a lot of work for people who do their own lath. This is Lath, L-A-T-H. And anyway, I got there and his lath was put on backwards. And I said, dude, all the lath is backwards. And the first thing he did was explode and say, hey, I watched your video and it showed that. And I said, you watched my video to show how to button your shirt wrong? And the first thing he does is look down. I thought it was funny. I said, I'm just kidding you. It's not the end of the world. I thought I'd explain to you guys what the difference is with self-furred wire. And so you get an idea of, if you're going to do your own lath, at least put the wire on properly. I'm going to start off with Stucco wire. There's about 5 to 10 different wires. Stucco wire is one of them. Okay, now Stucco wire, if you could see that, Jay, we got a little fur down here. There's a fur, and what is that? It's a little bend at the bottom which puts the wire, when you put it on the wood and staple it down, you staple it down on the fur. It makes the cement or the stucco go halfway, so half is under and half is on top. It gives it more structural strength. If you put it backwards, notice how flat this wire is. It's really flat, so the only grip you're going to get on the stucco is these little pieces where it's backwards. The same for the wire we generally use. Generally, I'll use a 17 gauge wire. And again, notice the fur is on the bottom, which means 80% to 90%. I'm no engineer, guys. I'm sure somebody will call me and tell me the exact percentage. But if you put it on properly and you staple into the fur, then the stucco is underneath it and on top, and this is in the middle. If you put the wire backwards, this is what happens. Again, the same thing as with Stucco wire. Only thing catching the stucco are these right here. And especially if you staple the piss out of it, too much staples, you won't have a good fur. 18 gauge wire, same deal, exactly. I only have one little bitty piece of this, and I took it from a job site that somebody else lathed to prove a point. I'll use a 17 gauge, which has 1.5 inch wire or holes, because it's a stronger wire. The 18 gauge is cool. You can use it. It has the circles about 1 inch. You can use it, but I just prefer a heavier gauge for all what we do. Dimpled mesh is the same exact thing, guys. This is self-furred 3.4 wire. Now, the dimples are here. They're dimpled. So the dimples keep it off, and these are for ceilings, guys, for studs, or actually this is for a shear wall on a soffit. If you put it on backwards, say like here, the only thing holding the stucco is going to be one little dimple here, one little dimple here, and so on. So that won't be good for, say, a shear wall with solid backing. If it's studs, then you can go with just regular wire like this. It's just no dimples on, because it'll go to stud, and the stucco adheres by mushrooming between it. This is cool. But I'm going to give you a better example, guys. You guys might be able to distinguish more with what I'm about to say here. Okay, say you take Dobies and rebar. Now, the idea of a driveway, say you got a driveway and you put these little Dobies on, and then you tie your wire in. This lifts the rebar up, where now, say 2 inches of concrete go on here and 2 inches go on top. So this is dead center. It's the same idea with the lath. That's what we want. I have seen guys do it like this, where they'll put this on the ground and then they'll use a hook to lift it up so it gets between the concrete, but that's kind of cheesy. And in fact, a couple years ago, I seen some fellas that they had the rebar and it was in the mud, and so it was basically useless. And there were about 6, 7 guys, and I just walked over because I was on break, and I looked at it and I thought, damn, you guys are butchering that. It has no purpose, no strength, because the rebar's in the mud and they were just walking all over it, and they were just going to town pouring concrete. And I thought, man, I like my teeth, so I'm going to keep quiet and not say shit, because these guys look kind of big and mean. But anyway, I thought I'd point that out, because occasionally I'll go to jobs and it's lath backwards. It's not the end of the world. It just, you can get more hairline cracks when you do it that way. So this gives me a good opportunity. In the background here, you can see we have the lath done properly. Anyway, my name is Kirk, Jason on the camera. As usual, we thank you for watching. I hope you guys learned something. If you're going to do your own wires, so not blaming me, put the lath on properly. Not a big deal. If you don't, it can have the tendency to crack a little bit more. We thank you for watching, and as usual, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Once again, folks, we thank you for watching, and I really enjoy all your comments.
If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below, and also if you enjoy what we do, subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you.
My name is Kirk.
And Jay.
We thank you for watching, and from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.